political discussion. Okay, so question is still arising. What is the news? There is no other news than Indian Prime Minister. He is going to visit Japan, and en route he will attend the SCO summit, world famous SCO summit. It is not world famous, but this time SCO summit in Tianjin, that is near to the Beijing. It is a center of focus, especially for the European Union and United States. Indian Prime Minister now he will departure for the Japan 28th, 29th, and 30th. He has a kind of engagement in Japan with the Ishiba Shigeru. He is the Honorable Prime Minister of Japan, and then he would visit SCO summit that is set to happen in Tianjin. Unprecedented arrangements has been made for the 25th summit of SCO that is set to happen in China. What Indian Prime Minister would do in Japan, because there is 25 crore rupees expenditure if Indian Prime Minister visit a single country. If Indian Prime Minister is visiting two countries, then there would be 50 crore of expenditure. It matters. It matters especially when India is has more or less it is dissociated from United States now. The tariff on India is 50% and today is 27th of August. More or less this tariff set to happen. There is nothing that is going to stop this tariff. India is not making any trial to stop this rise in the tariff. So tariff will come now. Now it is said that 70% of the goods export from India to America, 70% of it, around $86 billion is the Indian $86 billion is the Indian export into the America as far as goods is concerned. Out of which 70%, around $60 billion will get affected. This is what people are saying. Means India will be able to do business with United States as far as export is concerned. Only 30% of the export that is going from India to US, whatever the export India is doing to US, only 30% of it would remain. Means more or less India is going to lose heavily as far as its export to the America is concerned. Now Indian Prime Minister has said India is a progressive economy. India is not a dead economy. Anyway, it is progressive or it is a dead economy, but India has to compensate the loss what it is making with the America. Okay, which country India should target now? India is targeting Japan now. Okay, Japan and Russia, they are considered as the oldest economic ally of India. Japan and Russia. If anyone see the old equipment in the Indian military, all are from Russia only. Okay, if anyone seeing the industrialization in India, industrialization in India, the primary role of Japan, it lies in industrialization in India. Maruti Suzuki to Yamaha Rajdoot to Hero Honda means the kind of industrial development that happened in India. It is because of the Japan only. Yesterday, India inaugurated a Suzuki electrical vehicle set up in Gujarat. $8 billion Suzuki is investing into Gujarat. More or less, what I'm trying to say is India is a country which neither belongs to America nor belongs to Russia, neither it belongs to the China or Japan whatsoever. Present day. If we see the earlier days of India, then India was a country that was called as the associated to Russia and Japan. This is 1991 prior India. If we see the current India, then current India is not getting aligned to any country. Whoever is giving benefit to India, India is doing trade with that country. It is not any pro-BRICS country or any pro-America country. In G7 nation summit, if Canada is inviting India to come to G7 summit as a guest, Indian Prime Minister is going there. Then Indian Prime Minister is going to BRICS nation also. Indian Prime Minister is going to SCO also. American president is not inviting Indian Prime Minister right now. If he invites, I'm 100% sure he would go there. News are surfacing that Indian Prime Minister would address the United Nations General Assembly that will happen in September. Means he belongs to everyone. Whoever gives money, he belongs to everyone. Anyway, when Japan is saying, Japan Now America, if we see the global politics now, the trade politics global, then America is openly targeting all the countries who belongs to BRICS nation, all the countries. Brazil, 50% tariff. Okay, and then India, 50% tariff. South Africa, 30% tariff. Then higher, I believe Myanmar and these are also part of BRICS nation, 40% tariff on Myanmar. I believe Egypt also it is more than 30%. Means USA is targeting BRICS nation. Okay, in that fashion, Japan is one of the rare countries which has openly announced that it would do trade with the China. Japan has announced that Japan is set to do trade with the China. Okay, America can do whatever it wants, but Japan has announced it. Now, when Japan is seeing that India is getting away from the America as far as the new tariff is concerned, Japan is coming closer to India. Russia is coming closer to India. These are the oldest ally of India as far as security and business is concerned. When Japan is coming close to India, then India is also looking forward to getting aligned with the Japan as far as money is coming from the Japan. Indian Prime Minister is now visiting Japan expecting lot of investment. India does not see trade. There is something called trade and something called investment. India looks for investment. India doesn't look for trade. That's why India is not very much serious about 50% tariff as far as America is concerned. India is looking for the countries who invest in India, make in India, invest in India and make your product in India, so that whoever will get employed in India, anyway they will give Indian people more or less directly, indirectly, they are giving 60% taxes on their income in India. So if someone is investing in India, Indian government earns from all 10 fingers. Means employees 60% tariff, directly, indirectly, then company tariff, this tariff, that tariff. So now Indian Prime Minister will be in Japan, and there he would visit with Mr. Ishiba Shigeru for the plants that are responsible for the bullet train manufacturing. So 10 E10 bogies that is the bullet train bogies that are set to arrive in the India. Ahmedabad, Bombay, Ahmedabad, Bombay. Bullet train is kind of it would start. So kind of its construction is going on. Ahmedabad, Bombay bullet train, and Japan is doing that. So he would visit Japan to kind of to boost the progress in the development of this bullet train railway track. Anyway, then he would visit China. China, now everyone is waiting for this summit worldwide, including Donald Trump to Mr. Keir Starmer to Madam Ursula from European Union to Frederick Merz to everyone, European Union and United States, full, everyone has eye on the SCO meeting, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Why they have eye on it? Because there is a high chance that they would declare something about the BRICS currency. What is BRICS currency? BRICS currency is a new currency that BRICS nation they are set to float in the world. BRICS currency. If we see China and Russia, the trade between China and Russia is very high, and they are doing trade in the yuan and ruble now. 90% of the tariff between Russia and China, it is happening in yuan and ruble. That is a big development that people are seeing now, not in dollar. But problem that China, the way it is growing in the trade worldwide, the maximum Chinese products are being used worldwide now. And China is forced to do the trade in dollar. Like China is importing crude oil from the Iran, then in dollar. And if China is doing any trade with Brazil, right now the Brazil trade, more than 25% of the trade of the Brazil is going on with the China only. Then dollar is creating problem as far as growing Chinese trade is concerned. So they have to bring a BRICS nation currency so that all the trade that is happening among the BRICS countries, at least it will happen in the BRICS currency, and they will save a lot of money rather than doing being any dependency on the America. The America has showed its dictator face in the world trade. Now no one is relying upon the America as far as trade is concerned. And then Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu roll in forcibly starving children in the Gaza Strip. It has also given a very negative sign on the Donald Trump. So people are running away from the United States more or less. There is no guarantee warranty that what would happen. There is a new bank, people would not have heard about it, called BRICS Bank or NDB, New Development Bank. There is a NDB, New Development Banks are also called as BRICS Bank. This bank was established by the five members of BRICS countries, Russia, China, India, South Africa, and Brazil, around 2012 time frame. NDB, New Development Bank, and then in initial deposit into the bank or bank, the bank strength was $100 billion at that time in 2012. Now news is surfacing now that NDB, New Development Bank, it is now purchasing gold, means it is now amassing gold. This is a very big news that is coming nowadays. The New Development Bank, also known as known not IDBI Bank, also known as BRICS Bank. BRICS Bank now it is involved in collecting gold now, purchasing gold now. Means it is now depositing gold. It is actively purchasing gold now. If currency comes, BRICS currency will come in paper note. For every paper note, then the respective gold amount has to be there in the bank. If I have 100 rupees note in my hand, 100 rupees worth of gold is deposited in RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Then only it can issue 100 rupees note. If BRICS currency will be issued by the NDR, NDB, New Development Bank, then for that currency there has to be gold deposit. Now the NDB Bank, it is now heard that it is actively doing the gold deposit now. Now it is giving a reality picture that in real sense looks like that BRICS currency will come out. This is a very big development if it happens in the SCO meeting. So everyone's eye is on 31st August and 1st of the September. Unprecedented preparation is going for the 25th SCO summit in Tianjin. And people are expecting that new currency will come out from there. Anyway, India is very hopeful for the new currency as far as new currency from the SCO is. SCO is. I don't think so. Now, if people that do not know, there is something called rare earth metal, rare earth magnet, rare earth metal. These are the metals. Those are heavily used in the semiconductor industry. And China has 90%, around 85% of the rare earth metal of the worldwide. Means more or less all countries who are doing chip manufacturing, they are dependent upon China. Now, India is thinking that the United States is not bothering about India because India does not have rare earth metal or rare earth magnet the way China has. And that's why America is not able to break tie with the China. America is not able to impart any tariff on the China because dependency is there. Now Indian government has declared, Indian government has declared that Indian government will actively search for the rare earth metal in India. Actively. This is Prime Minister is saying actively. Now Indian Prime Minister is saying that India is near to the China. There is a high chance that the rare earth metal will be found out in India. If India is able to trace out rare earth metal, then America will be dependent upon India also. Because in case China is not supplying rare earth metal to the America, then India will supply. Then India and America relationship will become hot again. This is what, or green lighted again. This is what India is thinking. Means India present day as a country, it is not bothering about anything about BRICS currency or this currency. It is bothering about money. From somewhere money should come. It is not in a phase to break out relationship with any country. But anyway, Russia is highly dependent upon BRICS currency and China is, especially China. If we talk about NDB, New Development Bank, then their main branch of New Development Bank is in Shanghai. Means China is the main country behind the BRICS Bank. Okay, it has other branches also. Sao Paulo branch in Brazil, Johannesburg branch in South Africa, Ahmedabad branch in India, and I don't remember where it is in Russia. I believe Kazan or Kremlin, one of them, it has branch in Russia. Otherwise, it is in Shanghai. So new development bank. Now it is completely upon China and NDB how much progress they have made to float the BRICS currency. What will be the future of BRICS currency? First of the big thing is any Indian, if he wants to go to China, then he does not think about he has nothing to worry about the currency. He can take the BRICS currency and he can visit China. He can visit Russia. He can visit Asian country. He can visit Iran. He can visit South Africa. He can visit Egypt. He can visit Nigeria. He can visit Brazil. These are countries he can visit without changing its currency, what he will be using. Probably in India, there will be alternative. Anyone can use rupee or BRICS nation in the shops also. This is what I think so. Means it will be extremely easy for any Indian trader to do trade in the BRICS nation. So this is what the benefit will be there. If I talk about Indian government, then they would not be very enthusiastic because they would be thinking, Indian government would be thinking that America should not penalize more towards India. Why India would be worrying? India is not a product development country that it has to sell its product around the globe and it would look for the currency. India is a mainly services based country now. Someone has to invest in India and India should start earning money. That is what India is looking. So everything depends upon China and Russia if they are able to bring the BRICS currency. They must understand that Indian government is different and Indian people are different. Indian people are looking for the BRICS currency. Anyone can do online purchase now with the BRICS currency. No need to have dollar, MasterCard, this card, that card. Nothing is required. When maximum products are being sold out from China, then nothing is required. You can buy online from the China through the if you everyone will have BRICS currency. Amazing, mind blowing. The biggest hidden part that people are not seeing here is Japan. When Japan is inviting Indian Prime Minister prior to going to the SCO meeting, indirectly it is showing Japan is showing that Japan is with SCO nation. This is a big development as far as world trade is concerned. Okay, NDB, new development, will give loan also to the country who are looking for the loan. It will NDB will bank will come in parallel to the World Bank or IMF, International Monetary Fund. It is a big development awaited now. We are expecting, we are praying that this will happen in the SCO meeting and post SCO meeting very soon. We will have BRICS currency in our hand.